Andrew Mukuba out of Texas.
Mukuba.
Now, played at Clemson from 21 to 23, and then went off to Texas his final season. 6 foot even, 190 pounds, 22 years old. Originally from Harare. I may be mispronouncing that wrong. Harare. In case anybody wants to correct me if I am wrong. Zimbabwe. Went to high school, though, in Austin, Texas. 21, he was the ACC Defensive Rookie of the Year, freshman All-American, third team All-ACC. This past year, 15 games, 69 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 5 interceptions, 7 passes deflected, a forced fumble, and a 90.0 PFF grade. Snaps-wise, 508 deep, 129 in the box, 71 in the slot. So this is purely a free safety, a deep safety kind of guy. Third team All-SEC this past year. And very much an up-and-down career. Like, think about what I said there a minute ago. ACC Defensive Rookie of the Year back in 21. In 24, he's third team All-SEC.
Yeah.
Now, also, there's a difference between SEC and ACC, obviously. That's not – ignore that part of it there. But, like I said, there's just a difference in the way he was playing. Part of why he went to Texas was to play where he thought he had a better chance to succeed, because his 22-23 tape was not nearly as good as his 21. His 24 still wasn't, but his 24 was better than his 22-23. So there's been a little inconsistency there. He is a playmaker that led the SEC in interceptions this year. Again, he had 5. Instinctive, above average athlete. He's got a lot of experience. Again, he's been starting for 4 years now in this league and in college. He's a little bit smaller, though. Again, 190 pounds. That's definitely a little light, probably 15 pounds lighter than your average safety is going to be. He's also not great at tackling bigger players. I wonder why. Because he's 190 pounds.
He's a wee man.
He's got the body of a corner without having the speed. Yeah, we talked about some guys we went over corner that might have to convert over to safety. This is a guy who probably was that Bill years ago. I'd have to look at his history to find out if it was a corner. He probably was in college or something. In high school or something.
I was going to say.
But, this is a kid that is basically playing while giving up that kind of poundage there. He does also tend to get overly aggressive at times at plays, which will cause him to make mental errors. And he also has some injury issues at Clemson. Was 100% healthy, though, that 1 year he had there in Texas. So I think he's a round 3 guy. I think he's a guy that, again, if somebody plays him at a deep safety spot, he's going to excel. But his biggest issue I have is his size. You're giving up 15 pounds right off the bat compared to what the average guy has. You're going to have trouble when that 215, 220-pound running back comes barreling at you.
Yeah. So, yeah. You see it, sweeties, go to the Golden Corral, if you will.
I knew it was coming. I
had to put it in there.
I knew it was coming. The Golden Corral comment.
I had to say it.
He's going to have to hang out with Eddie Lacy and Kelvin Benjamin, the local Ponderosa. Changed it up the restaurant. I'm changing it up here. We're doing the Ponderosa now.
The China buffet.
Ponderosa is still a thing. And it's funny. You can say China buffet because every city or town has a place that's called the China buffet.
Yep.
Of course, in our hometown of Hazlitt, we had the one on 35 next to Toys R Us.
Which is now a Harbor Freight.
I say it's a Harbor Freight now, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a Toys R Us for adults.
Yes. Exactly. It just changed with the generation at that point.
Yeah.
I went from getting Hot Wheels there to now getting, tools to take off wheels. It's a spectacular way.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.